Hello and welcome to Lovebug Tarot. So welcome back to all of my tarot goblins and anyone new as well. Welcome in. I've been out of town for a bit. I pre-recorded a bunch of reads and so we're kind of getting back into things. So hopefully this will go smoothly. We'll figure it out. But today we're going to be asking what is coming? What is balancing out? I think that's better. For Mabon. Mabon is the Fall Equinox. So again, this is a timeless read for the collective. So something that's coming very soon, I would say a turning point. The equinox is really about balance. Whether it's a spring equinox or fall equinox, it's about something coming into balance. So what's kind of coming into balance for our collective? So we're going to be asking that. So we're gonna have some oracle cards, and if you want to I'll shuffle and like get the cards, but if you want to skip to the read, I'll make sure that is time stamped. And we did get a new deck in our travels, and I'm very excited to use it here on the channel. So we will be using that as our tarot deck. Oh, okay, we got two. Cool. All right. Oh, okay, I'm seeing those two. I ran out of room. Okay, nope, we'll just put you over here. And I also collected some shinies, so I feel like I needed some shinies. It was not enough bling. I'm seeing that one for some reason. Okay. All right, and this one, the Green Witch Tarot. This one is so much fun. All right, we're going to put you over there. Okay, we're going to get the tarot cards in a moment. We're going to give them a quick shuffle. We're going to look at the oracle cards and kind of get the vibe, get a feel for what's going on. And I know this is super far back compared to other reads, and I also know that my other camera records like a couple seconds too slow, even though it is directly plugged into my computer. But, oh no, you got 3. Oh, well, okay then. I guess you got more stuff coming in. All right. What was I saying? I forget. Okay, anyways. So, why do I have a scratch? No. All right, this, our very sassy deck that I can't say its full name, but I'll let you figure it out. But it's the Listen. It's a very tough love deck. It says, listen. You're one of the lucky ones that made it to today. Appreciate that. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. I know what I was saying. The angle is really far back because I record a couple reads at a time. So I also do this one. And then I do a big grid with a Russian divination deck. So that's why it's so far back. All right. Anyways, listen. A few deep breaths can literally shift your psychology. Breathe and recalibrate. Ooh, okay. Okay. Listen. Feel every moment. Your life is happening right effing now. Okay. Okay, so right off the bat, something that's coming into balance for you, I feel is something on a mental level, a psychological, an emotional level. Something is coming into balance for you. Either you've come to a natural conclusion with something. Yeah, you're one of the lucky ones that made it to today. Like, your perspective is shifting. And not just like a little perspective. Like, you have a major perspective change. And I feel it's for the better. Like, your outlook on something is definitely change. Ooh, okay. And we have fertility. Something is changing. And for the better. We have Leo, the sign of Leo here. We have this little angel in a bottle. Reminds me of like Navi, if anybody plays the original Legend of Zelda. Hey, listen. Anyways, and we have the watermelon with fertility here. And water, again, emotions. Something in your emotions is changing. And this shift in your perspective on your outlook is literally going to bring I feel like this is like prosperity, like that fertility. I mean, fertility can mean like, babies and stuff. I don't get that vibe from this. I get like this is an outlook, and your mental shift is going to, like, a shift in your internal world is going to bring about a shift in your external world. Hopefully that's making sense. All right, so let's get our astral house and the month of the year. Ooh, January. Okay, timing is always a little tricky with tarot, but this could be something that, pardon my cat in the background, this is something that as you're shifting things now, and this kind of ties back in when we were talking about the equinox that's coming up, something's coming into balance, and from that balance there a shift happens. And so in the next, let's see, when this goes up, we happen to be kind of late September. My cat. Hold on, I have to math. So in the next like 3 to 4 months, something could be definitely changing. And it's interesting, this is January with this frozen figure, so I get the sense that like something's thawing, something's changing. Ooh, okay. And you legit got the astral house of success. Yeah, something is shifting, but it's shifting because of your mindset. I mean, really, I was just kind of like, hey, I want to tie it into something, relevant, because yes, this is oh my god, my brain blanked. Timeless, there we go. It's a timeless read. But at the same time, I do try to put something like that's a little relevant, like as the video goes up, so you can do a little bit of both. So just speaking like of the equinox and bringing things into balance, it could be that this mental shift is what brings you back into balance. Dolphin. Okay, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Okay. All right, so I know someone who watches my reads, and I feel like they know who they are. But, yeah, I think this is speaking for both of us. I, too, am really trying to change my outlook on stuff and the way I think about things. Yeah, so... wow, okay. Money path. Wow, okay. I have the biggest just effing grin on my face right now. This is fantastic. A path of money is waiting for you to find it. And okay, stop. Okay. Getting chills. You got the 4-leaf clover. Like, I cannot emphasize how much this mental shift, this recalibration, this finding this balance back in your life is going to change your life for the better, your physical world. There's something happening here. Like, I don't even know what to ask the tarot. Like, this feels so straightforward. So I guess we're just going to get any other details? My God. Cards do not want to shuffle tonight. It is late. Okay. So, could we get, please, any other details we can know about this shift? Or, let's see. God, it was really, really straightforward. Yeah, it feels like it's something you are doing or you have already done. Like, you are in the process of this. Like, I really feel like the affirmations up here are things that you have come to the realization, like your outlook on, just your day-to-day, taking a breath, recalibrating, living in the now and not so much, the past or worrying about the future, which, oh my God, I'm feeling called out right now. So... Oh God, yeah, this is so straightforward. You know what? Let's just see what comes up. Okay. As soon as I said that. This is, by the way, this is called the Cozy Witch Tarot, and it has both the pictures, but it also has a little saying down here. So 4 of Swords came out, and it says, why aren't you resting? Ooh, okay. Oh, so maybe there is another message coming in through here. Okay. 8 of Cups. If your life feels stale, explore some new scenery. This could be the energy you're in right now. Again, this person is resting, and you see they have, like, this person is not a little under the weather. They have a hot water bottle kind of over their stomach and a cup of tea, and they're just kind of really relaxing. There's a little, like, their pet is on their lap. So this, and oh my god, again, getting called out. I'm definitely one of those people that was, raised in that mindset of, your productivity equals your worthiness. So I do have a hard time. I am one of those people. I have a hard time resting, like really resting, not doing anything. Like I'm constantly feel like I have to do something. So I feel this a lot, and I just wanted to use myself as an example. So 8 of Cups, some new scenery. Okay, what's this? Page of Pentacles. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. That really goes. So if you are in a place where you feel stuck, it says here, if your life feels stale, explore some new scenery. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. Like, again, this goes back to the mindset of, like, the situation you're in now. Perhaps right now in the present where you're resting and maybe you're in a space of, like, contemplating what's next. And so that could be part of the balance, is not obsessing over it, still being in the now, still being in the, the present. The Hierophant. Tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. And you have this mentor here. Again, this is such a cute deck. The Hierophant can also be like higher institutions of learning. So if there is maybe an opportunity to grow from a learning opportunity. I said opportunity twice, very close together, but I hope you get what I'm saying. Like, if something comes along, or something could be coming along. Okay, let's ask. If something coming along that kind of, now that you've kind of found this equilibrium and this balance, is bringing in, it kind of opens you up, because, like, your mind is open to new possibilities and new paths. You're able to see that shift can, like, help you see something in a new light even. So it could be, if you're on a path, it's like, not to say it's the wrong path, but maybe looking at the path in a different light. Both of these have paths in the background. That's interesting. Like looking at the path in a new light. Looking at it where it's like, maybe there was a traditional path, like you do A, B, C, D, and that's how you get to the end. Well, maybe you skip to, like, M, Q, Z. Like, you go about it, or you go backwards. You're like, you know what, I'm just going to skip a couple and go C, B, A. You know what, I'm going to use numbers instead of letters. Like, I'm, again, a very abstract example. So it's not that the path is wrong. You're on the right path, very much so. Oh my goodness, up here, like, you are definitely on the right path. You're on the right path, but maybe looking at it in a different perspective. 9 of Pentacles. Pause and savor the results of your success. I feel like this very much connects with the jellyfish. I'm kind of getting the sense that you've already come a long way. And these two figures resting here, it's like, don't forget how far you've already come. This shift is super important. Finding this balance is super important to you. But don't forget to, give yourself that pat on the back about, like, how far you've also come. There's really amazing messages coming through. Like, I'm really excited for you. 5 of Wands. A good coven lets every witch have a say, and you have these 5 figures trying to talk all at once. Okay, let's see. I love this. This is the 10 of Pentacles, and it's just 10 black cats, which I feel says having it all looks different to everyone. Ooh, okay. I think you're redefining your success. Again, this, like, the Nine of Pentacles, where it's like, I don't want to say don't forget, like, you've forgotten somehow, like, how far you've come, but, like, take a moment to really relish in how far you've come. And redefining your success. Like, I was mentioning earlier, kind of my mental recalibration I'm currently working on is, you know, I don't have to be productive to be successful. You know, I don't, or to be worthy of things. And success looks different for everyone. Sometimes maybe it's 10 cats. Heck yeah. You know, it's, in the past, it could have been there was a lot of people trying to have a say in your life. With the Five of Wands here, you know, everybody talking at once, and you felt like you didn't have a voice. And that could, again, go back up here with the Eight of Cups, where it's like, you know what? I'm going to go someplace where my voice is heard. It may not be a traditional path, but it's still a good path. It's still a good and solid path. And that is going to make me, again, with the 9 and the 10 of Pentacles here, you know, that's going to make you happy, like, in a way that, like, even people, I want to say, with a lot of money or power don't necessarily have. The Star, have faith that healing is in the forecast. Ooh, okay. That's beautiful. It's also a lovely image. This person is just walking under the stars. And again, we have stars up here with success. Healing is in the forecast. This shift that you're making, this mindset shift towards really good stuff. Oh my God, you have the dolphin, the 4-leaf clover, and money path, and success. Like, the next couple months, I feel, is going to be a big shift for you. And in this shift, as things change for you in your physical world, it's like this loop, but it's a good feedback loop where you've changed your mindset, and from that change, things kind of balance out mentally, and from that, things start to shift in your physical world. And because things start to shift for the better in your physical world, things shift, you know, it kind of starts to heal maybe some old wounds you had around money, or like even like having a voice for things. Like, there's definitely other things that heal because of that. Like, it's a positive feedback loop. 3 of Swords. It's okay to cry. Yeah, it's okay. Oh my God, I just felt really emotional for a second. So yeah, it's okay to cry. It's okay. That healing process, you have some beautiful things coming to you. And it's really okay to acknowledge those wounds of the past. You know, again, appreciate how far you've come. We have here with the very tough love card and our 9 of Pentacles. We have, you know, breathe and recalibrate, living in the present, you know, just savoring what's happening around you. Wow, okay. This pile, goodness. I might in the future do pile reads, but for right now, my spoon capacity is at like a general read. One general read for the people it's meant for, and a grid read, and then some shorts, and with some behind the scenes stuff. But one day. All right, so 8 of Swords. Stop overthinking and just do it. That's the phrase on the bottom. So if you are kind of going back and forth on something, should I, shouldn't I, you know, trust yourself. I think right now you really can trust yourself. Oh my God. Again, this is going back. This person knows who they are. We had this conversation earlier. Justice. Okay, stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. Yeah, stick your truth and your authenticity. You know, that is your most powerful weapon, is who you are. you know, and just being authentically yourself, and everything will turn out fine. You're getting some amazingly positive messages here. The Knight of Wands. The phrase here is sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little. I think this goes back to our Hierophant and perhaps, you know, a traditional way of doing things. Maybe you gotta twist it. Maybe you gotta flip it on its head. You know, maybe you have to do something. It's like, okay, everyone's done it before, but what if we did it this way? You know, just kind of just play with that. Trust yourself. Definitely trust yourself at this time. Okay, you got some amazing messages today, and like I'm absolutely dumbfounded by this. If anybody ever, I mean, the tea leaf deck is like 200 cards, and a good chunk of them are not the most I wouldn't say they're not positive, but they definitely can have some rough energy to them. The fact that you got like 3 of some of the best cards and success and like fertility, just yeah, there's some big changes coming for you. There really are. Ooh, all right, I was just gonna get any closing comments from the universe, from your guides, from your ancestors, whoever's tapping in for you. The Chariot. Okay, this person on the bike again, going up the path with this little snail. I love it. Again, these paths, all of these paths. So the phrase here is, you'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. And again, right next to the Eight of Cups, which was talking about if things feel stale, try something new. You know, and it doesn't have to be big. It can be little. Maybe it is big. Maybe you are like, going on a vacation. And you have the Sun. Give yourself permission to experience joy. Again, this is like living in the moment, making sure that you tell yourself that like you are worthy of this success. You are worthy of wealth. You are worthy of these things. Like having that mind shift, you know, can really make a difference. Judgment. Wow, you have 3 major arcana coming out. So this is something big. This is a big message coming through for you. Judgment. All the signs say that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay. So again, I think this goes back because again, we have the path. If the path is stale, if the path you feel like you're standing still, it's not that the path is wrong. It's that you may need to look at it a different way. You may need to kind of flip things on its head. You know, you may need a new perspective on the path that you're on. That definitely is coming through. And the Knight of Swords. Be ambitious. Chase your every dream. Okay, I can't make it up. They're saying go for it. Like, whatever you are scheming up here, you are definitely making a big mental shift. And things that come out of that are going to be amazing. Absolutely. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This message. This one says, sorry, but fairies aren't going to come do all the work for you. So, you know, again, we had the Nine of Pentacles here. It's like, we're not knocking the work that you've already put in. And we're not saying that it isn't going to be a lot of work. But the path that you are on is the right path. You know, you may just need a little bit of a mental reset, a little bit of rest, recalibration, find that balance, and trust yourself going forward. So, I mean, goodness, I don't think I've had some pretty clear messages come through so far in these piles, in these reads. So that is fantastic. Like, wow. I'm very, very excited for you. As things progress, feel free to like leave us a little message, or even if you just want to, I don't know, drop a little watermelon or a 4-leaf clover in the comments. Just if you resonate with anything that was said here, that's awesome. And as I mentioned before, a little housekeeping. I do 2 long reads here on YouTube. Each week I do 2 shorts. I do the what the heck is going on shorts, because I feel like a lot of us are dealing with that. What the heck is actually going on? And then I do have some behind the scenes stuff. I'm figuring out like little reads, and I would love people if you want to. There's a little membership. It's like $5 at the Buy Me a Coffee. So we post there 3 times a week with behind the scenes stuff, and you can always suggest something you want to see. I'm very willing to hear what y'all think about on a daily over there. So let me know. Let me know. We're still figuring this out. You know, we're still catching our groove. All right. So this is what Mabon is bringing you. You have a couple exciting months coming up. You do. So I wish you the best. Thank you so much for hanging out to the end of the read. And until next time, take care of yourself. Stay safe. And I love you. All right. Bye-bye.